Welcome, YouTube, Facebook. Hello. Welcome to Create with Fabric8.
Where we create
Yes,
with Fabric8.
with Fabric8 and fabric. Okay, guys. We finishing last week's project. So if you're new and you haven't been here before, we started a project. It's called our Oh So Fit duffel bag. I thought I'd play on the gym thing. Not that I play in the gym, but yes. So we are finishing it off because it was a little bit of a long project last week. So, but if you're new here, please let us know so we can give you a shout out. And if you're an OG, you know what to send us.
And you might also
pink.
get a shout out.
It's pink and it's... Yes.
Does anyone else forget that TikTok is now called X?
Yeah.
Twitter.
Twitter.
Twitter is now called X.
I forever forget. I'm
It's
forever...
like, I just saw the logo. I'm like...
I forever like go because when we have like a power out or something, I tweet. I X the
X's.
the Cape Town municipality, and I forever like go tweet, and then nothing comes up, and I have to go, oh yeah, it's because it's not anymore.
So weird.
Anyone do anything interesting this week?
Gail Fix says hello.
Hello, Gail. Welcome back.
Says hello.
Who?
Bernice.
Benice. Hello, Benice.
John says hello.
Hello, guys. Hello, John. See you tomorrow morning, bright and early.
For what?
Yeah, so I'm John. By the way, I'm dropping my father at 7:45. I'm picking him up and dropping him at his work, and then I'll be probably at home between 8:15 and 8:30, and then we need to leave. We are going on a field trip.
Rocket ship.
Going on
Floating
field trip.
through the sky.
So yeah, we're going to Joburg, but we're just going for a quick visit. We're back on Friday to see if we can find anything new and interesting. Yes. Okay. Is there some?
Okay, if anyone said hello on Instagram, you got to do it again. I only just managed to get on there, so I can't see it. So
He says late to the party on Instagram.
Gail Fig says, I've caught up with you. Yeehaw!
Oh, is it? Are you making it, Gail? Anyways, who are we?
Awkward pause.
Yeah, I'll wait for that. Who are we? I'm Amanda, and behind the screen there is Lisa, my daughter.
And together.
And
we
together,
are...
and on YouTube is
John.
is John, and we are Badenhorst, and Badenhorst. No, we are Fabric8. We are the three partners in this business. It's a small family business.
You know, on YouTube, we can rate all three of us.
Oh, is it?
I'll find a picture of John.
Oh, gosh. Anyway, and we're from a company called Fabric8. The word fabric and the number 8. And if you want to find us online, we're at www.fabric8.co.za. Word fabric number 8. Okay, and for anyone out there wondering, because I've had this question a few times, why and how did you come up with Fabric8? Okay, so I'm going to say it, and then you tell me where I got it. Fabric8.
Wah, wah, wah. Imagine we had sound effects.
I'm going to say it again. Fabric8. That's what it is. There is no significance to the 8 except that it's Fabric8. Okay, guys.
And you know, the Google and the algorithms and what
Yeah.
fabric.
Yeah.
And it's nice and short.
And what do? We are a creative supply store specializing in sewing, knitting, crochet, and all sorts of other things that I can't put my finger on because there's many things. We have about 3,000 products, and we are forever expanding, getting new things, getting rid of things that you guys don't want, if ever there is anything that you are looking for and you cannot find, I promise you, I have found things a year later at a supplier that they hide from me. And then I go, oh, but someone asked for this. And then I can order
On
it.
that note,
So,
Gail
yes.
fixes
Yes.
that magnet gadget works like a dream. It's a must-have. And that's one of those things that people asked for like 2 years
What magic
before.
magnet?
Magnet thingy.
Oh, this thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Where is mine?
And that's something you
should use it
were
today.
asked for like very long ago.
Yeah.
and you only just found it.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to use it. It's actually a seam guide, and it's magnetic. And
Do we still have stock?
yeah, we still have stock. I'm actually placing an order now. I don't actually know how many. But we do still have stock. And for it to work, guys, you need to have a piece, at least metal. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a metal machine. What are we doing? What do you want me to do? Okay, metal piece at the bottom, because the magnet actually has to be placed there. Yeah. So, and what's nice is it can actually lift. So for instance, with today, where we have quite a thick piece of fabric, it still will fit under there, and it'll still guide you to keep your seam allowance perfect. I will actually use it. I'll set it up as soon as we start sewing so that you can see how it works. But as seam guides go, I actually think this is a great one. The others don't help control the fabric, which I really love about this one, is that it actually, you can make it sort of press down on your fabric, so it helps control the fabric, that especially doing, like, I would say something like little pleats or gathers, it can actually help you keep those gathers nice and flat as you sew through. Okay, so knitting, crochet, sewing, we have tons, embroidery, we have tons of wool, guys. We have brand new wool. We talked about it last week. Himalaya velvet, Himalaya dolphin baby. This is like, I don't know, what can you say? It's like,
you see
it's
how
like
shiny and velvety it is.
It's actually not very shiny. Don't go shiny.
No,
It's not like, it's like,
people know that
it's
velvet
like,
is shiny.
it's like a matte sort of a, I don't know, but I'm definitely, as
The
soon
black
as
doesn't show it as well either, by
Yeah.
the way. It blends in very much with your shirt.
as soon as I
See there, you can see it a lot better on the pink.
it's more like, it's not shiny, it's more like matte, like velvet does.
Velvety.
Yeah.
Yeah, give that one, the pink one.
And these are awesome, guys. This will make the most freaking amazing TV blanket.
We never did
Baby
stuff like
blanket.
that.
Baby blanket. We have these that are really cute. I'll show them to you. They're called Baby Dolphin. Oh, Dolphin Baby. I don't actually know. I can't actually figure out what is the difference. Okay, so I think that
those aren't
more matte.
as velvety. They're like less shiny.
they're less shiny.
but
I
the
think,
same
yeah.
amount of fluff.
Yes. So this is the Dolphin
Give
Baby.
that green one.
It's also nice. But put it like this so you can see the
Okay.
difference.
Do they feel the same?
They do.
Okay,
the velvet.
That's funny. The velvet actually feels softer.
Yeah.
But
And-
it is that shiny. So if you don't like that velvet shine,
It's not.
then the other one doesn't
Like,
have the
it's not
shine.
shiny, guys. I
but
would
you
wear
can see
it,
it
and
on
I don't
there.
wear shiny.
You can see it. Ahman, we literally sell the other one. So if they don't like the shiny.
Yeah. And then this is called Dolphin Baby Colors.
So I
And
assume
if
this
you
is the same as the
show
green
that
one.
picture, you'll see it makes little dots as you knit it.
Yeah, this is like this is similar to the green one.
Okay, so these are awesome. I should actually, before we leave, I should take like a for a project, airport airline project.
You can't take
Knit.
your needles on the plane.
What the?
I don't know. Some airlines allow it, but some don't.
Oh, that's
So
just
take
rude.
needles that you don't mind getting rid of.
Oh no, I'm not doing
And I
that
think
then.
it has to be the bamboo ones.
Yeah,
which is
because I
fine.
can't kill someone with a bamboo needle, but I
No,
can
you
with
can
a.
probably do it with both.
I
But
can-
we're not
like
threatening
scissors
anyone
sticks.
on YouTube.
We're
Please.
not killing. Okay, I'm not
We're
killing.
not doing that.
Killing me softly with his love. Oh, that's probably.
The more I'm
That's
telling you not to
okay,
say it, the
just
more you
relax.
say it.
We will not do that.
Gail says it's the best ever. Got mine yesterday. It's been on my machine most of the day.
Oh,
That's
is it?
magnetic.
Okay, well, I'm
Sugar.
Gail. I've tasted them. I tasted them all. This is my samples. Actually, the one that we sell is what they call upgraded. Woohoo! So it does look a little bit more sort of stronger over here. So I've never actually, I've tasted it, but I've never actually sewn something, you know, like a long bit with it. So, yeah, and I don't know what's going on. Do you guys not need these?
Oh, everyone got them last time on the pre-order.
Yeah, but we've sold like 100 mini irons.
Why it's not selling.
Well, why?
Because I'm not really pushing it.
Oh,
anyway.
guys, we
You
have
pushed
these.
it
These
everywhere
are
last
special import. Special by
It's for the
Prim.
Prim mini
It's
man.
for this little babes. Look, let me show you. That is like mini world or is it? You know, there's a whole thing.
What colours do we have? The
We
blue
have-
and the pink.
Yeah,
Can I ask something?
yeah.
The badges behind her.
Those
Where
are all
did
that
they
left.
go?
All sold out.
But you took them off when we stopped selling them?
The last
Or did
ones-
the last one get sold?
The last one gets sold.
That's
Yeah.
a shame.
Did you want some?
No, I just thought it looked really cool.
Yeah.
It was
I
like
was
our
trying
little
something.
collection.
I know,
The
but
same as with the stitch marker.
But we didn't think about keeping one out for ourselves.
Next time.
Yeah. Anyway, oh, have you guys seen? I've seen it quite a bit, and I can't help but follow one or two people who does this. They buy these, you know, these Asian mini toys.
Mm.
And the newest thing is like you get a whole food kit.
Mm.
And it's a TikTok thing. And then they make actual food in these mini things. I don't know. I don't
Oh, I've seen it.
understand.
Like they bake the whole cake and it's like
but
a
it's
wedding
like
cake, but
mini.
it's like,
Yeah.
I've seen it.
There was a guy, and then I think it's also to do with this like sound thing.
ASMR.
Also to do with that. So I think they like.
I think we should do an ASMR. We just go silent and it's just like,
Welcome to Fabric8. Anyway, but
And
I cannot, yeah, I cannot help but look at it, and it's always these people with these long, beautiful, and they do take,
nails. Yes,
they
that's what I
always-
was thinking.
they
of.
take the packet and they go,
Oh, and the scissors.
and
You
the
could
yes,
do it.
and I just cannot help but stare at it, and I'm like halfway through it, and I go like, what are we doing? There's no dolls here. Who are we making this food for?
Give me the scissors.
That one hasn't got a nice towel.
If you want to
Yay. Anyway, so yeah, this is like
into it, send the
it's
thumbs
like-
up anyway.
yeah, this is like the half size iron and a half size. Okay, so just wanted to show you that, and then also these we also have stacks of still. Again,
I just think an emoji going like,
what does that mean?
you.
No.
I feel like that's the emoji for ick.
Don't do that again. Okay, so this is actually very cool, and what I've seen is that I just assumed that it was for. Let me get my pins. Why are they over here?
Why are they all pressed in when I didn't sit next to you? last
They're
week?
not pressed in. You do that with it. Okay, so that's magnetic. So obviously, if you don't have a watch like me, no, I don't think it hasn't been slammed, so it's not.
It's tight.
It's not slammable yet. But what I've also seen is people put, you know, these, is it called bobby pins?
Yeah.
Those
your
slider
hair.
like hairpins when you're
Yeah.
doing like an updo. This
That's
is
smart.
actually a hairdresser tool
Oh,
also.
that's smart.
But I'm not thinking,
Like for
you
a wedding
know,
when you've got like 500 of them in your
I don't
hand.
know. I do my own nails, and I have got like those little things that go in front of my nail drill. It's little drills,
Yeah.
drill bits, and they forever lying. And then it's like a little round thing that I have to find on the desk in between all the nails and the stuff. But I'm just thinking anything that, even if you're working with these magnetic clasps, and
Yeah.
those tiny little round things that go on the inside, they're forever falling.
What about if you like
Or if you're working
little
with like
screws?
press studs or screws or anything. And it's so, what is really nice about it is that you can actually just go and pick it up like that also.
We have a few comments.
Very cute.
Bernice says, while she remembers her brother FA60X black power cable's been misplaced. Can she get a new one at a general electrical store or what?
Oh,
What does it look like?
it looks like it.
I mean,
It looks like a normal cable, I think.
it looks like something.
Let me get it out of here. We ordered one today. I think
That looks like a generic cable.
it's just a very long one. So that's the problem. I don't know if you get them this long, because this is quite a long one. I would say that let's just undo it here. Let's say it's about it's at least, it could be 2 meters long. Yeah, it's a 2 meter cable. So if you can't find the 2 meter cable, we ordered one for someone today, and I think it was it 135, 140? They're not on the website, so speak to Delmarie about that on the WhatsApp. And if more people, it's funny how it happens. I've never had someone lose that cable,
No, it's everyone.
and now it's the second one. So what we'll do is, I think it's 130 or 140. I can't remember now. But I can,
It might be worth it.
I might keeping one
Oh, I
in
wonder
stock.
what the Google competition for that is. What would you search on Google? Guys,
That is-
tell us. Weigh in on this. If you were Googling for a cable for your machine,
Does the cable
what would
not?
you Google? Would you
Yeah,
Google
it
brother
says here-
machine cable or brother FX60X machine cable or
2.5.
sewing machine cable? Yeah, but you don't have the cable.
I know, but maybe I can give them the if you Google it.
That's not how that works.
Is this I found your father bought me a mini, no, it's not called a small, I don't know, it's like a power station. Wait, a portable power station. Yeah. And I could not for the life of me find a video or anything on it. And I Googled the serial number or the unit number or whatever, and I found its creator, the maker of it. So this is called do you want to try it? SP dash.
This is not going to give me any information I'm going to be able to use.
No, I promise you.
What? I don't want to find it on Google.
Oh, I thought that.
I'm
what are we
saying
doing?
if we stock it,
Oh.
there is probably no competition on Google.
well,
No one's going to search that. They're going to search sewing machine.
Oh,
cable,
I hear what
other
you're saying,
sewing
but I
machine
wonder
cable.
about other sewing machines. I wonder what they use, or it's just the brother that, because it's quite interesting that
But
the
this
brother
is
has
also
now
not-
separated the cable, because previously the power cable and the foot piece was in one. So, but because it has the function where you can take the foot piece off and still keep sewing, that's why they separated the two.
But do all the brother machines have the same cable?
All of them have that cable, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I think it's
so-
worthwhile for us to
yeah,
stock
so
that.
I'll-
Even if
I'll-
we just carry like 2, 3.
Yeah. I'll do that. I'll do
Because
that.
if I like think, I would search.
It's
sewing
also
machine
nice
cable or
to-
brother sewing machine cable. Sewing
Power cable.
machine,
But it's
power
also
cable.
nice to have
There's no
two.
South African websites that come up. So now don't go tell our competitors, ne? We might just start a whole movement.
Okay,
selling brother
but
sewing
can I just give you some advice? If I have a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker, that also takes a cable like this, So, and I had quite a struggle to find a cable for my Bluetooth speaker after my Great Danes ate my cable. So actually not a bad thing to, I would actually want one extra, because if you're traveling with your machine, then you can leave your plug at home plugged in and have like a takeaway plug. Because I like to set up my power cables, like my power cable on my sewing machine runs down the back and plugs in on the floor.
Yeah, like
so
I
that
did with
it's
my laptop.
so that it's out of my way.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to, if I have to like move my machine, take it somewhere, that I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have to go
travel.
like underneath the table to go get the power cable out again. Yeah.
Plus, don't we have those sticky things where you can like wrap something?
No,
We need
no.
those. Because how nice would it be you do that with your power cable right
Yeah,
there
but
on
I
the side?
don't. I don't believe you should wrap a cable like that. Ever.
Doesn't matter if
Too,
you believe
too
it.
small. No. I know this for a fact that you shouldn't wrap your cable. Your cable shouldn't be wrapped in a smaller circle than this.
Well, I always do it, and
yeah,
I've
but
been
you
broken
can,
cable
but you
like
don't
that.
have a brother sewing machine, especially the
Yeah,
foot
but
cable.
the cable's only 150.
The
I'll
foot-
just buy a new one. And like I said, we'll just become
Check
the
your
top brother
privilege.
sewing machine cables in South Africa distributors.
Check your privilege. Okay, guys, something else we restocked. We have sold.
Questions on here. Anyway,
Oh,
guys,
okay.
I googled everything you sent. I can't find anyone in South Africa.
Okay, but I'll get some.
Gail
I'll
says
get
my
some.
Elna has 2 separate cables as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
And Gail says we'll make thousands with our ASMR. That's it.
Okay, so I can't put this on now, but yeah.
What is it?
They really, I don't know. I think they're really nice because they like a little tap light and they're LEDs and they can stick. So, for instance,
I'll put my
you
power
can
cable.
literally put it next to your bed. I know we have phones with a
Oh,
light
that's
and
such
everything.
a cute idea. Do you know what I would do? I have an open bedside table. So there's no drawer. It's an open cubby
Yeah.
and then legs. Now I would put that on the inside under my cubby.
Yeah, so you can
For
see with
if I need to just get up and go to the blue or something.
Yes.
Just tap it and then.
So we
and it's
sold
not
these
like bright light in
literally
your face.
by the hundreds, and then I couldn't find them.
I'll take one. Couple.
Okay, there you go. Just we need to write it down. And I couldn't find them again, and I found a whole lot, but I literally bought all the stock they had. So
Oh man, and it takes normal freaking batteries.
not
Not
those
these
funny
bad
like watch batteries.
like Chinatown batteries. Because no one uses batteries like that. No one has like a stockpile of those flat little batteries.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
Plus
So-
they run flat so fast.
Yeah, those I don't know, and we never. It's one of those products that you look at, you go like, will it work? We've sold hundreds, and people kept buying them. We had people who buy like 4 or 5 at a time.
I mean,
I think with
I will
load
buy
shedding-
this for everywhere. I think
But
it's so
just
useful.
imagine putting it next to your light switch,
Yeah.
where you walk into a room when there's load shedding, and you just put it on, and your room has light, or your bathroom. So I don't know how many we have, but as I said, when I go back to my supplier, obviously I'll try and get them again. But I literally took the whole basket.
The next time, black ones, please.
There was black.
Really? There is or there was?
There is black.
Oh, then you can keep this one.
Jeez.
Go find a black one.
Louise. Okay, guys, any more questions?
Is that on the website?
Yes, it's something LED
Light.
touch light, maybe. Could be
If I can find
stick and touch. I don't know. It's something like that.
No, we don't have many viewers tonight, but it's probably because it's part 2.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. We also
The random color.
yeah, they're
That's
random
exactly.
color. Unfortunately, they're random color because they're forever coming in different
We
colors.
have 61 of them in stock.
Okay, well that was all the stock that my supplier had, which I always got it from, and then for about a year now I haven't been able to find it. So they are all black and silver. There isn't, but I can't.
Oh, are they all black?
They're all black and silver, but we've had them in like turquoise blue, red, We've had them in all the colors. And you have no choice. You take what there is.
Well, if you want a generic color, now is the time to buy. We only have black and silver.
Yeah.
Gail says, forgot to buy those. Definitely next order.
Yeah, no, as I said, I was so
and they're cheap, man. 29 rand basically. I love the funky prices.
The prices, yes, guys. Let's talk about our prices.
It now says the thing on the website.
Yeah, I put it there. I put it all there. I did that. Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, if you notice that our prices have gone funky, like Lisa says, 29 rand and 37 cents.
75.
Okay. We are officially VAT registered. So we've never charged VAT before. As you know, it's a crime to charge VAT if you're not VAT registered. So we are from the 1st of March registered as for VAT. And unfortunately, I know it makes a difference to the prices, but that money does not go to me. I would have loved to have pushed up my prices by 15%. That would have been great with an excuse. But yeah, so the prices are exactly as they was the day before the 1st of March, except our website now automatically adds 15% VAT. And one of the mistakes that came out is that the gift cards were also adding VAT. That cannot be done. So we've taken that off. So when you buy a gift card, it has no VAT on it, because when you use the gift card, you will be charged VAT on the products you buy. So milestone, great for business. Unfortunately, that money goes to the government. So I would have, as I said, loved to have a 15% increase. Maybe a salary. Okay. All right. Shall we start? Because then we can, I can still go pack.
That's it.
All right. So last week we ended.
Sorry, I just have to rage reply to a group text.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's fine.
All right. So we ended last week by having done our zip at the top and also making this whole full gusset circle thing. And we did our back and we did our front and we started our pockets. So we still need to sew the pockets on. And I just, as I said, with this project, I'm trying to do projects also for people who don't have overlockers. So as you can see, this whole project, if you want, is there a way to see it? It doesn't show up really well. Can I get closer here? If you want.
I'm not on there, sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh. I zigzagged all around, and for people who say it can't be done neatly, there you go. How is that not just as neat as overlocking? All right. So, and when I was doing the zigzag, I added my 2 straps. Straps are very long. I'm supposing it's because I wanted it to be over the shoulder. It's like a really long duffel bag.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah. No, I also like a long strap, but guys, just be wary. It is quite a long strap for a duffel bag. A duffel bag is normally something you carry in your hand like this. But I always prefer something that I can throw over my shoulder. All right. So I just put them in there where the marks are. All right. So, and on this one, you can see that I've just given it like a soft knot and pinned it down so that it doesn't get involved in the bits of sewing we're going to do now. And all I did here is I ironed in a little hem at the top. I attached my closed my 2 buckles and then just neatly pinned it down because we're just going to top stitch these down. Right, I'm not going to use this now because I'm going to be far from the edge.
Just stand in front here quick. Sorry, my space.
I thought it was very there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's something.
Okay, what are we doing?
No, it's like 4.
Oh, okay. I thought so because I normally have to do like a.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a neat top stitch and stitch that down. Where are we at? Okay, and there we go.
That's a very neat finishing zigzag. How close must you sew to get that neat finish? It's asked our time.
Okay, so what I do.
Okay,
so let me explain. When you're doing a zigzag, you want something white. So what happens is your needle, starts. So let's say this is the edge of my fabric. Can you go up here?
You are there.
Okay. So this is the edge of my fabric. So what you have to just test is with a zigzag, the needle goes in. That's what a zigzag does. So firstly, when I zigzag, I cut my edges nice and clean. I take off all the extra bits because you don't have the blade. And then when I start with my needle here, and then it goes there. So it's going to go zigzag like that. And I try and keep that needle right on the edge, but off the fabric, not on the fabric, so that you get a very nice.
Why? What does it do? Like go around it?
Yeah.
Is it not gonna unravel?
No, because that's what.
Oh, it's like going like around.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
We have some input.
Yes.
Gail says I used my overlocker, and Antoinette says I used an overcast foot. Is that basically what you do here? Are you overcast?
Overcast foot.
Is that not what you're doing?
Overcast foot is just a foot. And yes, it can help. What an overcast foot does, it sort of has a little thingy here.
Oh, so it like
that keeps you there. But I mean, guys, I've always said this. I don't use extra feet. The only extra feet I use is a zip foot and a bias binding foot if I have to.
And of course the two puppies she walks on.
Yes. I have those. Oh, look, I also have those 2 feet. Okay, so I feel like this is going to be quite thick, so I'm going to start slow with my machine.
Hello Teresa, hello Antoinette.
And I'm going to, I can feel it.
Antoinette says it looks a bit more like an overlocker finish.
No,
but surely it's just going to look
it's
exactly
just,
like this.
I promise you, it's just a normal zigzag. What is she saying?
Yeah, she's using the overcast foot.
Yeah, that means she's using an overlock stitch. Okay, now a lot of people don't have machines that have overlock stitches.
Okay.
So that's why I'm doing this, so that the people with the beginner sewing machines can also get a neat finish. Yes, you do get quite a few different overlock stitches. You can also use just, oh, that's a little bit too slow. You can also just use a, still, give me strength. Okay, so I'm speeding up there where I think it's not going to struggle, and then I'll slow it down again. You can normally hear your machine. It sort of makes a bump bump when it's struggling to go, and that's when I just go slower and I give it time. So this is awesome because you can actually just go from the one to the other. So I'm just giving it a little bit of a reverse at the beginning and at the end of the pocket to just give it some strength. I think my needle might also be a little dull. I don't know. I can hear the machine banging through the fabric, but this is, I mean, let's think about it, a very what is that? 2 layers of fabric, 2 layers of fabric, plus the fusing on this one, which is both sides, so that's another 2, so that's 6 layers, plus the fusing here, so that's 7 layers. That is why it's just slightly complaining. It's just making a little bit more noise than normal. All right, and that makes our little pockets finished. Now, you guys will notice that I said this last week, I use this fabric, this check fabric is extremely thin, and my little copper magnets are showing through. So somewhere here,
Dale says you can do a nice zigzag with that magnetic seam guide to keep you straight.
Yep. I actually, yes, good. Oh yeah, I found these because it's quite difficult to color, but I found these, and they have a little bit of a pink to them.
What is it?
It's just a little thingy that says handmade.
Oh.
That can be just not well. It'll have to be hand sewn now because we can't sew through the metal, or you could just fabric glue them on there. But I'm gonna leave that off because
I feel like it needs a flower.
I think it needs a flower. Yeah.
Do you
I
have
don't
any
have a
of
flower.
this fabric left? Like a little piece?
I will.
That would be quite cute if you cut out one of those flowers. Like,
Yeah, but
like this
fabric
one.
phrase.
not if you overlock the edges.
No, you can't overlock that small. That's
Okay, not if you bias bind it.
no.
Tiny
No,
flower.
Lisa. No, I will. I think
Stick
that.
it in.
I think or a nice button will also look nice.
Yeah.
So I'm still working that plan. Okay, so now that those
Well,
are
honestly, if you're lazy, just a sticker.
yeah. So just to show you that those little folds that we did, it makes the pocket bigger instead of just a flat pocket. So I'm just gonna, and just another little pointer. When you do straps, the two straps never go from one side to the other side of the bag. It always stays on the same side of the bag, and there is no twist. All right. So I'm just gonna give it a loose knot to keep it out of my way while I'm sewing. And I'm gonna just pin it down here.
Antoinette asks, is it still so hot in Cape Town?
It's shh. We don't talk about that. Okay?
Gail asks, have we gotten the compressed foam yet?
We've ordered it. It's coming tomorrow.
Oh.
Yes, and I think I don't want to lie, but I think we're also getting spiderweb tomorrow.
Oh.
Double-sided fusing.
Whoa. Flippin' everything.
Yes. So yes.
Antoinette says, Lisa, the sewing lingo queen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Lisa says,
so-
I'm absolutely in love with your t-shirt. Which she's the second person to say they like your shirt.
Oh, is it?
I didn't read the first one.
What does it say? I like my coffee like how I like my magic. Black. Okay, so last week we ended off by what I did is I put these two seams on top of each other, and I got that side and I marked that side and I marked there and I marked there, because that gives me the middle of the zip, and then obviously the middle here. Okay, so next we need to mark. I'm going to put those two marks on top of each other, and then we are just going to mark. So basically what we're doing is we're marking the quarters. Okay, this is always something you do when you are making bags.
Now, do you know how you can do this? With your 1/4-inch ruler.
No.
Oh. Why not?
Lisa, you really.
I didn't realize now you didn't say.
There is no
inches, you
1/4-inch
just-
ruler either. There's a 1/4-inch quilting foot. But there is a ruler that you can measure a 1/4-inch with, yes. It also has a 3/4 inch and a half inch and a full inch. Okay, so oh shit, did I mark on both sides? Yes.
Keyring crochet set. That's a new thing we have.
Oh, isn't it cute?
Keyring crochet.
I wonder if they'll take that off you on the plane.
Oh my god, how much is it? 42. It's a bit much.
But it's 3 sizes.
No, I mean for you to take it and then for them
And
to
lose
take
that.
it off you.
Okay, but let me,
so cute, but you don't
what I'm gonna
crochet.
do? I can take one and just put it on my keys, and then I can report back
Yes.
if they took it.
Yes.
Okay. I
That's
shall,
so
if I
cute.
remember.
Okay,
If
so
I
next
remember.
we need a keyring knitting set as well.
You don't get
little
that.
little bits.
Yeah. I wonder if you pack in like bamboo circular needles, if they would even know that it's knitting needles.
I
But that
don't
looks
think
like
it's
that
the
thing
issue.
that you use.
I don't
You
think-
use on yes.
I don't think the issue so much that it's in knitting needles. I think it's the fact that it's pointy.
Oh.
Yeah.
But those are short pointy. Maybe. Okay, guys. So, just an interesting fact, okay? If you are right-handed, this, I know this sounds completely ridiculous, but this is the outside of my bag. I'm going to stand up. And when I carry it, I'm obviously going to carry it like this, okay? So for a right-handed person, I don't know if left-handed people carry their bags in a different, on the left, okay? You would prefer to be able to zip from the front to the back because this is just uncomfortable. So I'm assuming for left-handed people, I don't know, they would want the opposite. So this to me is one of those things that I say, do it like a stupid person so that you know it's right, okay? Because remember, we're working right side to right side. So what I do is I'm going to do it the really, really stupid way now. But stupid is good because stupid don't make mistakes. Because it's going to be like this. Okay, so I'm going to go, turn it over, and I'm going to, if you can't figure it out yet, you can actually go like that and you can see, oh, yeah, the zip is on the right. It's in the front. That's where I want it. And trust me, this sounds like something you shouldn't have to worry about. But with my students, and we always made a bag, I many times they got it the wrong way around.
I just figured out what the issue is with the silicone rests. There's two issues. First being, it's not called a rest on the website like it was last time. The second issue is they're all on private. So we can't solve it. I'm just...
Okay. Can you
So they will
WhatsApp
go live.
Yes.
tomorrow.
Can you WhatsApp me that quickly?
Can I just send you a picture?
Or send it to Delmarie. Okay, send it to me. Sorry guys, that is a clerical mistake. All right, so what I've done is I've right side to right side, I have lined up my center, top center, and I am just going to, where it's straight, I'm just going to pin there like that till I get to the corner. The corner we will talk about just now. So I'm going to do that. And yes, I prefer to pin more than I don't like redoing something. So I would rather pin 50 pins than have to redo something once. Okay. All right. So that's the right side against right side. You want to check yourself. You can just go like that and see it's right. Okay. So now I also need the right side at the bottom, and I'm going to again match up the center here. Right side, I'm going to check, yes, it's all right side, and I'm going to start pinning here again, and I'm going to do the straight bits. Trust me, do the easy bits first. So we're going to just pin. Are you on close-up, or are we not?
I'm showing you front and top.
Okay, great.
Do you want to?
No, that's fine. Front and top is good. Okay, so don't worry about, if you haven't done this before, don't worry about the corners yet. All right, get the straight bits done. So now,
That's two
I
for
keep
one
doing it. Yeah, it's these pins. I'm not used to them. I'm used to, okay. So now, remember I said we marked the quarters. Oh, and this quarter is not marked. So we're just going to quickly get the quarter there. Okay, and I'm going to do this one also because I'm going to assume this one is also not done. All right, you are. And because those aren't done, I can guarantee you these are not done either. So I'm somewhere doing them. A lot of Afrikaans sommers in here.
If your video is blurry on YouTube, that's not us. We are streaming at the highest possible whatever
Quality.
But I will show you quickly how you can change it. Even if it's load shedding or your Wi-Fi or whatever, you can still manually go and change
Okay,
it.
I'll take a coffee break. You show them.
Let me just switch to front angle. I'll show you quickly how to change it. If it's on your phone, it's more or less the same on the computer. If you hover over it on the computer, there's a settings button. And then on your phone, the settings button is there. Oh no. Click on the video. Yeah, okay, so hover over the video, click it. And then at the top there is the settings, and then here quality. So mine's also defaulting to 480p. You want to go select advanced and go 1080. So 1080 is HD. Cool.
Okay guys, so I've just matched up my quarter mark on my gusset with my quarter mark on my bag front, and can you see how I'm doing the straight bits first? Okay, right, and then we're gonna do the last one. It's sometimes just easier to open your zip because this can become a little bit stiff to work with. So I'm just lining up my quarters. All right, and I am pinning the straight bits, and I'm not stretching yet. I say yet because sometimes your fabric has shrunk more on the one side than on the other, and then the whole thing doesn't really want to get together, and then sometimes you sort of need to stretch the one side into the other. But this is the pattern I designed, so so you shouldn't have that problem. All right, okay, so now let me show you something. Even though when I made this pattern, this is an exact square, that is very difficult to do. It's possible to do, it's just difficult. Okay, it's especially difficult if you are not, so this is a attached lining, it's not a loose lining, so you can't hide things that unravel in it. Okay, if you're making a loose lining, then you can cut into your fabric and let it fray because you are going to just sew it together. Now, because this is not a loose lining and we don't want to really, what you would do is you would actually nip into that so that that can go right to the corner. You'll see that it actually does fit, and then you're going to turn, and then, so my suggestion here is that you get it a nice even round, can you see, a round little corner, because a round corner, and I always angle these two pins so that they go that way. I don't know if you guys can see, so that I can do that. See, can you see what's happening?
Maybe I must do a
close
zoom.
up, a zoom, yeah. All right.
Oh gosh, how do I zoom?
I don't know. Good, very good question.
I had a zoom option. Oh. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out how to zoom. My zoom disappeared? Oh no, yeah. There we go. Okay, look down.
Down way, to me.
You. Yeah,
to me. All right. So you can see, instead of pinning at a 90-degree angle, I've pinned these to go like in. Why? So that when I come to this corner, can you see that I can now maneuver and sew without getting any little pleats? Trust me, you'll see. Okay, The other thing is, if you're new to sewing, all right, I can 100% guarantee you that you have never bought a duffel bag and gone to the corners and said, "Whoo, did these people leave pleats in here?" No.
So unprofessional.
So nobody's gonna see. So when I teach classes, I was teacher, I would say to my students, if you need to get 2 pleats there, just get them neat like that and get them the same. So making one big pleat like that will just look ugly, okay? So if you're struggling to get it to, what you will be doing is you'll be sewing like there, and in the end you won't get any pleats, okay? But if you're struggling with that, guys, I promise you, nobody's going to see those 2 pleats because we're sewing at 1 centimeter. So they're going to be tiny, all right? So that's up to you. What I can do is I will show you on another project how to go around a corner to get a perfect corner. But also remember, think about the bag look. A bag that's like, it's more like a bookcase sort of bag. So this could look nice. You could even, curve it more if you wanted to. But let's keep it to how I designed it. And then we're just going to go around. And we are going to angle those pins because that helps a lot. Trust me. It's the straight pinning that makes the corner really difficult. And what we're going to do is we're just going to get the pin as close there as we can to make the least amount of... That pin is not wanting. Okay, so we get the least amount of actual fabric that we're going to have to cut off there. All right, so just putting it out there that this is a sign of a very good pattern when all 4 your corners after sewing gives you more or less exactly the same little pleat and the same little cut off. Now I would not even cut this little corner off because again, you don't want to cut that piece because then you have to go back and zigzag it again. And no exact same thing. Nobody's going to go inside the bag and go, what's this little corner? We have high standards for ourselves, but then we buy stuff that's, I don't know, made in some factory somewhere by someone that is making 5,000 today, and there's like a weird smell. I heard that's the new thing you complain about, a weird smell. So I got this stuff and it's got a weird smell. Can I send it back? And I go like, good luck explaining in English to your Chinese supplier that the stuff has weird smell.
So funny.
Anyway. So yeah, all right.
People also...
So if you look at that, can you see? Now we've done all of them, and I've not pinned those corners because as I'm going through there, I am going to use one of my favorite tools for that, and it's just a tailor's awl. And as I'm going through, I'm going to help it go around the corner nice and neatly.
Do that again.
Nice and neatly. So I'm going to, instead of having a pin, I'm going to use this to drag myself around the corner. All right, so we are now going to, I don't know if it's going to work with this. And it's my first time. So give me a second.
I need to get my story straight.
For those who want to know or find it difficult to figure out what is 1 centimeter on your machine, because many times that 1 centimeter actually falls before the first line. Okay, so one way to do that is put your press your foot down, and if you have a function of needle in, you can put your needle in. If you don't, you can just wheel it in, and if your needle is there, you can still lift the foot and put that is a 1 centimeter. Put it against the needle, and I can see. So I'm going to actually use my other setting. It's not going to do that while I'm there. Okay, and I'm going to just needle in. Okay, put it against it, and as I thought, the edge of my foot is now 1 centimeter. So now I'm going to attach this to, touch the edge of my foot. All right, and this lifts up. So I always say also, don't start at the top of your bag, always start at the bottom of your bag, and don't start on a corner. Start on a straight bit, because when you're sewing thick fabrics, you need to actually get used to it, especially if you're new. Get used to it on a straight before you go forcing yourself around corners. All right, so I'm going to put it in there, and that looks about right. I'm just going to move this up a little bit closer, like that, and see how it holds my fabric. And now I can also, I don't know which way though. I can, okay, that's left. Lefty is loosely. Lefty is not, yeah, okay. So it should now sort of help me control.
Please press
my
the
fabric.
like button.
All right, so I'm going to start.
Please press the like button.
I want to actually
Do you need me to help you find it? I will help you find it. It's like right under this video.
Okay, so here we go. I'm just putting my reverse on, and I'm going to go. So it's going to do its reverse automatically, and then we are going to, what's also nice about this thing is if you tend to forget your pins, you can't actually sew past the pin with that. So it is actually quite good then for saving your machine. So can you see that I'm going to sew until it stops being straight, until that point, that last point that I pinned. I'm going to take that out, and now where did I put my, oh yeah, and I'm going to use this to drag it and hold it without a pin, so that I can just sew until that straight bit stops. Now this is where this little elke keer. Okay, so this is not gonna, this is perfect for straight bits. This is not gonna work for us here because we have, it goes thicker here. So I want to try and get it to, see, I'm holding it, and I'm going to keep going straight until I'm there. Now, if you're fussy and you want to do it without pleats, this is what you do. You put your needle in and you pull a little bit of it through, and you have this, and you put your foot down. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this down. And then I'm going to do 2 stitches. 1, 2, go in. There we go. And again, lift my foot, pull some of this through so that we don't have a pleat. And put my foot down and do another 2 stitches. Put in, that was 3 stitches. Doesn't matter as long as we're just not getting a pleat. And I'm making it a slight curved corner. And here we go, 1, 2, and this last one is normally where the big pleat wants to come. So I'm just pushing the pleat flat where I'm going to sew. And I need to take that pin out. And now I can turn. Oh, that's a glass pin.
Oh, no.
It's okay, I've got shoes on. And I'm going to turn and then I'm at straight again. Okay, so that's the, what do they say? The why? Huh?
That's the big bang.
That's why on these types of floors, you should not have a glass pin. No, don't. I've got shoes on. So I'm just trying to get the pin holder. So don't worry. Okay. So we're just going to go straight again. So luckily it wasn't a mirror. And I'm not going to push my machine, so I'm not going full speed. And I am just going to see where the thick parts come. And as soon as there's a thick part, I'm going to just slow it down. Now I take a 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒 and so on. And so forth. And again, getting here, I'm going to go as long as I can straight. When it gets to the corner, I'm going to get my and start my turn. My 1, 2, 3. It's not an exact science. It's something that you sort of learn and test, and the first 1 or 2 you get a little pleat, and you can always undo the stitching also to get rid of a little pleat. If you very pedantic, this could be a little pleat here, for instance. But I personally prefer a round corner to a pointy corner on a bag.
On a side note,
Yeah.
I'm going through the website, the new stuff on the website.
Yeah.
And we now have these small dots storage tubs. Plus minus 4 centimeters set.
Yeah, they're so cute.
But they are so cute, man. They would work perfectly. I was thinking, for knitting. Like throw a stitch marker in one, and then your other type of stitch marker in the other one, and then you can throw that in your knitting storage bag, or like I've got a case, so they would fit perfectly in my case.
So I'm just gonna do some sweeping because I'm now going.
So I think that's so cool.
I'm going up and down over the glass. Let's just get it out of the way. See, I can clean also. I can teach you many things.
I was looking for little storage tubs the other day, and I ended up buying some from like a plastic shop. But they were much bigger, and they were actually too big. And I was looking for small ones for my stitch marker.
Yeah, but I like small things like that for like even if you have like, for instance, little screws or little nails, and you have like a drawer with that stuff in your kitchen.
Yeah.
Then you put it in there and it looks cute and it doesn't look 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒 and like nobody knows what it is.
Well, I mean, I was also I saw our stackable jar set.
Oh yeah, those
And
are
I
also
was
very
thinking,
popular.
That's perfect because I needed something like that for my kitchen. For like random, like I've got like reikis.
Yeah.
I've got what is those that you stitch, that you make dresses fast?
Wat se naam pins?
Needle pin thingies.
It's safety pins.
Yeah, safety pins. It's these ones. Look, and they come in 3 sizes. I think these are also super cool. They're called stackable jar.
Yeah. And they quite the quality is
so
also
handy.
it's not like plasticky. It's that like
Like
hard.
hard.
Yeah, and it's all those are awesome for like buttons or any sort of sewing little thingy that you want to be able to see what's in a little bucket.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys could see what I was showing. It's this. They're called stackable jar.
These are shopping
Well,
shopping
I
in
can't
a
help with anything else.
shopping in a shop.
I'm also a cameraman.
Okay, so one more corner. I'm actually not going to do the other one because, guys, it's exactly the same process. But I can show you what it looks like when we're done. You'll get a very good idea because it's literally, I'm going to just do exactly the same for 4 more corners. We're just going to pin it.
I can't believe you thought we were going to get done last week.
I told you that's why there are certain projects I don't do, and then someone asks for it, and I've always wanted to make a duffel bag, but I just knew that it was going to take too long. So I thought, let's just do it. And I thought by me doing so much ahead of time, I could manage. Oh, the glass pieces. I'm stepping on it and it's making glass sounds. So I'm instinctively lifting my foot. Meanwhile,
we've got some cool stuff, man. Desk needle threader.
Yeah,
That's quite cool.
Talked about that last week.
You put it on your desk and you go boom, boom.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
All right, last turn. Oh, I think this is also a pleat, yeah? I'm telling you guys, try and sew from the top where you actually, I can't actually see where my needle is going.
They are on the one.
The what?
The silicone iron race.
Oh, yeah, because we have quite
multiple. I saw the ones on private, but now I see the one. Okay, you know what the problem with this one is? It's also the name. So it's from iron, not from mini iron or mini steam iron. So if you search from mini steam iron, it wouldn't come up. From mini iron, it wouldn't come up.
Okay, that's fine. I'll fix it tomorrow.
So same. I'm sending it as well.
I shall fix it tomorrow.
But it is on there if you guys were looking for iron race. We also have the full
the bigger ones, yeah.
As well.
Those are also almost sold out. All right, so can you see that's done? And can you see that can easily stay there? Nobody's gonna see that. So I'm just so I can give you an idea of what the bag will look like finished. One day when I have nothing to do, I have a stack of unfinished projects so we can take photos.
Who can relate?
Okay guys, so even though I thought I was making pleats, they actually did not come out as pleats. Okay, so let me just show you. See that's like a roundy, just a little bit round. It's not like a super round, but if you can see, it's now, there's the bag. It's going to be like that.
Oh,
this
would also make a nice bag for a teacher.
Yeah, but this is, I'm just thinking,
also fit like
it can fit a file, it can fit school books.
It can probably even fit those, like, you know those files you put on your desk so you can put files in them?
Yeah.
It would fit that as well. I'm just thinking for a teacher, that's how I would do it.
I don't know if it'll fit perfectly, but it will take one. It'll be a little bigger than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also what is nice about it, because it goes around the corners, it actually opens up bigger than just having a zip at the top.
Oh yeah.
So if you, for instance, I wonder, if you, for instance, make this bit wider.
Oh, it's almost
It could very easily, this is quite a big machine, but if you have a slightly smaller machine, you could easily actually make a machine carry bag. The only thing I would suggest, if you're going to be loading up this bag, I would, before you put the pockets on, stitch the straps two bits there and stitch them up so that you are carrying more of the weight across the fabric, not just on you.
I was gonna say I would take the straps all the way around.
Yeah,
the bottom. Oh, but you can't.
You can't because you're only just putting this on.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but then.
Okay, guys. I hope I know.
This is also this fabric just so cute. Cute laptop bag.
This actually might fit your laptop.
This is perfect for my laptop. You want to try my
It'll
laptop?
just be a little bit big. No, it's too big for your laptop. Look, but nice because if you make a little pouch,
Yo,
Like-
this would be cute. Size it down a little bit so it's like a tight laptop bag for
Yeah.
me.
Okay, so that's
Quick
that,
unpick.
girlfriends.
Make a laptop bag.
I will no. I'll do. I promise you, one day soon, you guys will see all the projects in pretty photos. So now we're just gonna repeat exactly what we did. Now this is the inside. We're gonna pin that to there, mark to mark. There we go.
I like
And we're
this
gonna
fabric.
pin. I thought you would like it. That's why I bought it, because I like it, but
It's like vintage
I
granny
couldn't-
cottage floor. Should go perfect in the kitchen.
I like it. I think it's pretty, but I wouldn't walk around with it. It just
Like imagine like a
it
little
looked like I
nightie
got
in
the
that
wrong
colour.
person's bag, or I took someone's bag.
So cute.
So again, exact same thing. We're just doing it for the other side, and then you are gonna sew that around. And the nice thing about not having a loose lining is there's no hand stitching around the zip afterwards, or trying to finish around the zip with your machine. So yeah,
Antoinette says, "A mom's work is never done, Amanda."
you're on there, ne?
Saskia says, "Hey, it's Tuesday." Yeah, Saskia, we know. We've been here.
Okay.
Antoinette says it's gorgeous. Teresa says love it. And Antoinette said I'm also half pink fairy, half black magic. Even me.
Yeah, Lisa's.
I wish
she's.
I could
Lisa's-
embrace the cottage girl aesthetic a little bit more. But
Yeah, but you
at
are.
heart I'm a little black bitch. Though
That's-
now that I said
You're
it,
not allowed to say that.
that's not exactly what I meant.
Yeah, no, well, we know what you mean. But you are slightly more girly.
Than you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
No,
was about to
no,
say,
but I
no,
don't
let's
look
not.
girly. I don't look good. I've dressed in black.
Yeah, but you still wear a dress and you like make your hair look nice, and I'm
Yeah,
yeah.
you like not that much. Anyway,
Any
I wish I could
questions?
be one of those pastel girlies, really.
Oh no, they
I
they
feel
blend.
like it would
Nobody-
make my skin look very pink. If
Oh,
I
yeah,
wear
no, you
anything
couldn't.
that's
Yeah.
pink or like beige, even white, anything like that, it makes my skin look red pink.
But you just
Because I've got such pink undertones.
dulls you out also. Okay, guys, any questions? Are we gonna get home early tonight?
Oh, what happened here?
What happened?
Nothing. I don't know.
I'm gonna eat a chocolate while they.
I don't know. Did something happen? Are we still young? I think we're still young.
Okay, any questions? Any ideas for projects? I have a list. I shall put your project on the list.
Press the like button.
Like, Subscribe, YouTube.
I don't
like-
think we'll get much questions tonight. It's really not a lot of people here.
It's okay.
Antoinette asks, where are you going?
Joburg. Santon, doll. I'm going to Santon. I'm gonna have to take out my Louis Vuitton and my Manola
Oh my gosh.
and yeah,
You brought up-
and my makeup, my
Botox.
lashes.
Botox.
That's not gonna happen.
I can't think of a place in South Africa where more women have Botox than Santon. Not that I mind it. I want a little bit of Botox right here. It just feels like people in Santon, Joburg side do more.
Maybe they're just all
cosmetic
pretty
stuff than
people.
us.
Ask the Santon.
Cape Town. You're
What's
right.
the Santonite?
Maybe Cape Townians are just uggos.
No, we're not ugly. We're just more relaxed than Joburgers.
Yeah, it's a beach vibe.
Yep, it's a thing, no? It's
You're
a
right.
thing in
And
fashion.
that's also Durban. Durban's
If
also
you
a
look-
beach vibe.
If you look in America, think about LA, all of those beachy towns. It's more like
Yeah. Shorts and a t-shirt.
wild, also, yeah. Okay, guys, if that's it,
Oh, yeah, okay. Saskia says, can I use any plug and pedal on an Elna if it fits?
I don't know. If it has a 2-point plug, like this, or a 3-point plug, it should work. And I don't actually know of an Alma. I don't know, but if it
must the voltage on there not match the voltage on your
see,
machine?
this is 2.5 amps and 250 volt.
See, but this machine is a 240 volt machine.
Yeah, but we send power there from there to here, ne, is 220. Our power is 220.
Oh.
That is why we have different plugs, because America's power is different to ours.
Oh.
So guys, that's a very interesting thing. Never, ever, ever buy a machine in America and just think you can plug it in South Africa. All right? Or Europe, actually. We are the same as EU. That is why the plugs are different. Firstly, so you can see that it's actually not a South African product. But if you think about it, it actually, if you buy a sewing machine in America, there is a converter that you should have to convert it. I think they're 110. 110.
I would
what?
check.
No.
For this question, I would just check that the plug and the volts of your machine is at least similar.
I know. I'm telling you
yes,
what
but
you
what
should
you're
do.
explaining is that it is the same volts.
Yes, I'm saying America is 110, I think. We 220, okay? So what you need is a converter. Many times if you buy like a computer, that thing looks almost like a battery that is between this and your computer. That is it's a transformer. It's called so it changes the power so that it's correct. Because if you plug a 110 into a South African plug, you will burn your machine out.
So what's the answer?
You need to get a transformer or
no, but for her, if it fits, does she use it?
Yes. If it comes from a product that is used in South Africa, for instance, if it's for a speaker, like this looks exactly like my Marshall speakers cable.
Okay.
Then
but
you can
if
use
it breaks your machine, we are not liable.
Yeah, no. There will be no
At your
guarantee that you will have no guarantee if you send your machine in with a plug that doesn't look like it's original, ne?
At your own risk.
Yeah.
Bianca said if the connector part is the same, she uses it. And also Bianca just got here. She was dropping her fiance at the airport.
Yeah.
Hello.
This type of plug I have used, as I said, this is the thing. I've used my speaker one on my Apple TV as the same plug, and I've swapped them around, and I've just found one in a box and I use it. As long as this is the same and that plug looks like a South African plug, you can use that.
At your own risk.
Yeah, but I'm not an Alta person. I don't. So,
in general.
Yeah.
And no one's going to come back and say they got the advice from us.
No. Personally, I would just, if I have a brother and I lose it, I'll pay the 140 and just get a cable from brother. Because that's not very expensive. That really isn't. I was quite surprised when I got the price today.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Become the primary brother.
Yeah, we have all the feet.
Distributors.
We at least once or twice a week. Yeah, once or twice a week we sort out a person who has been struggling to find brother parts. I have a direct line to the parts department. The only thing with parts is I can probably, if it's not 100 years old, I can get you the part if the part's still available. The only problem with the parts department, it is completely separate from where we get our sewing machines. So normally you have to pay the courier. Yeah, but you would have to pay the courier anyway if you were just ordering a cable.
Saskia says, if it's not pricey, then I'll just contact the nearest dealer. It's worth asking.
It's worth asking, yes.
I mean, maybe it's 6 honeys, then we don't.
Yeah, I don't know about Alna. I don't know. As I said, I never even thought about losing this cable until, well, you're the third person now. It was the FS person, and she's got an Elna who lost her cable, and I got one
Yeah.
for someone today.
Yeah, but this is Alma. So
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. She's the third, so it is something that happens.
Oh, she inherited the machine.
Oh,
Okay.
I can also most sewing. I also ordered a foot piece last week for someone that lost her foot piece in a move.
Okay, so
All right.
Duffle, what do you do now? We are done. What do you do now? Follow, subscribe.
You go on your
Yeah.
knees and you thank us. No, I'm just joking. You thank us for
Say
giving us
goodbye.
a like. Yes, give us a like. I'm gonna have a
Then head
sweetie.
over to www.fabric8.co.za. Order your little touch lampy,
And
your
your
LED stick touch lamp, and your stackable jars. Oh, and your iron rest. Don't search for mini, it won't come up. It's just the iron rest.
okay.
And that's it, guys. Then you come back next week and we do this all over again.
Yes.
Cool. Goodbye.
Bye.